Hi Pisces, how are you? This is a general reading for the month of September. So take what works, leave what doesn't. Messages are for the greatest and highest good. So let's see what's going on in the world of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the energies of September. Yeah, we all know who we are in the story, right? Sometimes the message totally resonates, and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes a part of it does, and sometimes part of it doesn't. There's a lot of you guys out there. So, us tarot readers, we do the best we can. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What's going on for all of our Pisces? I feel like there's a very independent Pisces out there. Even if you're married, I feel like you're very independent. All right, so we got somebody's good on their own. They can hold their own. All right, overall energy, we've got the Devil. We have the Knight of Cups in your recent past with the Tower. Ooh, so what's going on? So, what are you up to, Pisces? No good. I feel like you're really tempted with people from your past, or from someone from your past. Now, this is somebody who I think there was a big explosion. Like, when I mean explosion, I mean like you guys really got into it or something. But I feel like something big went down, and either you or them has come back asking for some forgiveness, maybe, you know, making you a sweet deal. But guess what? You're taken, right? You got somebody else in the picture. And, I mean, you might be dealing with somebody who is an earth sign, because we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Devil, so they might be a Capricorn. We also have a Hierophant and Empress. They might be a Taurus. But I feel like you're dealing with an earth sign. All right, so let's dissect this just a little more. So we've got the Devil here, you know, and it's just like, here's the Devil, and now here he is, you know, it's like he's on stage, okay? So I feel like this is you, and you play a game. And you are who you need to be when you need to be them, okay? And then there's the other side of you that gets you in a lot of trouble, and now you're crawling back, you know, asking forgiveness because, you know, there's, like with you, it's a big show. So, something happened in one of these theatrical performances that you had with your person. Because I feel like it didn't work this time. It's like what you've done, you know, you've done it before, you've done it in the past. It's almost, this is your pattern. You know, you've got to look at this. So I think you're feeling all confident that everything is really great. You know, because I feel like your perspective is really warped, twisted a little bit. You know, you're not seeing things clearly. I mean, you think you're the Empress, and I feel like you're not the Empress. You know, instead you're this really, like, you're this, you know, you're somebody who's like throwing your weight around, throwing your your power around, that kind of energy. And I think your person calls you out on that. I think you get called out on as a, you know, on a show. Quit doing that. So, you know, in the past it's worked, but not anymore. Your person, I think they're so angry at you always, you know, playing the field, doing whatever you want to do, being really selfish. I mean, that's not healthy energy. So, I mean, messages are coming through loud and clear. And I think for some of you, this whole being called out on by your person is really good for you. I mean, somebody needs to put you, you know, stop you in your tracks. And I think somebody does. And you don't like it. It's probably just what you need. Yeah, see, I don't think you like it. But your person, they're tired of your game playing. I mean, they're angry. They're pissed off. They're mad. You know, and it's like, if you want to make this work, this has got to stop. The game playing has to stop. You can't be, you know, this isn't a show. Life is not a show. Life is real. And I think that's what your person is wanting you to see. It's like, this isn't, you know, it's like, you don't go up there and now, you know, you should be applauded and get paid all this money and everything because you're the main star of the show. Like I said, maybe you have a little Leo in your chart. I mean, I get this sense of somebody who's got a lot of pride. Like, I can't believe, like, you know, that you're calling me out like this. But you know it's true. So now you're confused. So you're going to try to figure out what am I going to do to make it work. But don't try to manipulate the problem. Okay, because that's the problem. Is that you do whatever you want to do. I mean, they're angry, you know, and they're telling you like it is. Because you're being very unreasonable. Okay? And life is not a show. It's not a performance. Life is real. And I think your person is reminding you that life is very real. Especially if you're with an earth sign. Are you kidding? They like their home place. They like to know the bills are paid. They like to know that everything is in order. I mean, really. And if you're not being that same way as grounded as they are, you know, it upsets the apple cart. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What do we got here? So out we got the Nine of Wands with the Four of Swords. So I think you're walking around very guarded right now. You should be. You should, especially if you're trying to get on this person's good side. But you can't pretend that you didn't do all of this stuff to them. You know, while you've been out having a good time playing games or whatever, and they're putting in all this work, I mean, they're getting really pissed off at you because it's like you're the one having all the fun and they're not. Life is not a show. You know, you can't, life isn't a fantasy. You know, I feel like you got to pop your bubble here. Oh, my goodness. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Yeah, there's a lot of fighting, a lot of conflict. You know, because you're trying to defend yourself, you know, for your actions that you know, it's justified, right? Like you can't be, you've been unreasonable. Life is not a show. Time to put that to an end. Pisces, put that down. You know, it's like, but you don't want to make any moves, but if you don't make any changes, you're going to be left, you know, with no apple cart, no home. You know, all because you're really selfish and arrogant. I mean, I'm picking up a real selfishness kind of energy, like, you know, why you would never leave me. You would never, ever. We're so bonded. That will never happen. You know, this will never come to an end, you and me. Well, don't be so sure about that, you know. I mean, then I think you need to get real. Life is not a show. It's like you don't want this to end, but, you know, you're losing steam here, all right, Pisces? That's all I'm going to tell you. So you better inject some energy. Get off of the theater. Get off of that stage. Come down and live life. Because somebody is not. All right. Anything else for our Pisces? No. All right. Wait. See, you know, but you want to keep going back. You know, it's like you got to grow up. You got to grow up. All right. Somebody doesn't want to put any more work into it. All right. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. I hope this resonates. If it does, I mean, this is definitely for somebody who needs to grow up. Needs to get off the stage. Needs to get real. Life is not a show. You know, it's like you can't be Prince Charming and, you know, just, you know, because you got to watch your step. All right. You can't be, it can't all be about, you know, the show. It keeps going back to the show. Life is not a show, Pisces. That's your message. All right. Life is not a show. And that's what I'll title this. So I'm going to end it here because I just keep repeating the same thing over and over again. That is your message. Come down off of the platform. You know, the theater's over. The end. You know, start to live life and get real. All right. That's what I got for you, Pisces. Take what works, leave what doesn't. Messages are for the greatest and highest good. Somebody need to hear this. So, thumbs up for me if you like the reading, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye.